Most people have extreme difficulty in forgiving themselves and past versions of themselves. Are you one of those people? Not only do you need to forgive yourself, you need to learn to accept other people's forgiveness. We're diving deep today, ladies. Stick with me and learn how to forgive, release, and rebuild to transcend the in-between feeling of holding on and letting go. I want you to honestly examine what I'm about to express to you. For a lot of people at the subconscious level, holding on to a problem yields a greater benefit than actually letting it go. Why? Well, we might get love, attention, validation that we otherwise might not get. Even holding on to depression can yield a secondary gain. Now, I am not discrediting how detrimental depression can affect one's life and those around them. I used to struggle with it tremendously. But at some point, after years of it devastating my life, I had to look inward and really assess, is this providing me some sort of benefit? So let me ask you, are you doing something to guarantee your pain? We love predictability, even if it's painful. And for most people, it's far scarier to embrace the unknown than to hold on to pain, even if it's debilitating emotionally and physically. If you're doing the work, you're reading all the self-help books, you're meditating, you're in therapy, but you're still struggling to forgive, then I want you to honestly ask yourself these two questions. Number 1, where are you not forgiving yourself? Number 2, what is the potential gain in holding on to this problem or this resentment? Even not having money can yield a secondary gain of being helpless, because then it lets you walk around with the mantra of saying, see, I told you so. I can't be helped because of all this stuff that happened in my past. Or, my partner left me and took all of my money. You might not have any money, but it allows you to remain a victim to your circumstances and not having to move forward. The concepts that I'm sharing with you are from a man named Reg Malhotra, who is the director of the Neuro Masters Academy, and he had an interesting take on the word forgiveness. Forgiveness equals forgiving up the hope that the past would be different. I want to talk about the Ho'oponopono prayer, or the Hona prayer for short, as it's kind of a tongue twister. It's a spiritual and relational healing process in which forgiveness is deeply rooted in. Within the practice, 3 key forms of forgiveness can be understood. The first key is called Miki, and it allows for personal acknowledgement and repentance. It recognizes one's own wrongdoing, taking responsibility and seeking forgiveness from others. It's an inner practice of self-awareness and genuine remorse for harm caused, intentional or not. The second key is called Kala, which is about releasing and letting go. Kala means to release or untie, symbolizing the act of freeing oneself and others from the emotional burdens of guilt, resentment, and past wounds. It allows both parties to move forward without lingering negative energy. It also involves forgiving oneself. I want to ask you something. Is it harder to forgive yourself or harder to forgive others? The third key is the Ho'oponopono, which is about restoration and reconciliation. The full practice of Hona is a structured process for resolving conflicts and restoring harmony within families and communities. It includes prayer, discussion, confession, forgiveness, and reconciliation. The goal? To realign with Pono, the Hawaiian concept of righteousness, balance, and well-being. The traditional prayer I'm about to share with you sounds simplistic, but it's really, really powerful and can yield tremendous results in your life. And it goes like this: I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. It's believed to cleanse negative energies, subconscious blockages, and ancestral burdens. It's based on the idea that we are responsible for everything we experience, and through forgiveness and love, we can restore peace and balance. It's meant to be practiced silently, aloud, or in meditation. When we cleanse ourselves of negativity, we can transform our relationships, our health, and our circumstances. You'll only forgive yourself when you're truly ready and not a moment too soon. And while I believe on one hand you have to truly want it and be ready for it, sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith and open the door. Start with the prayer. I was introduced to this profound prayer at a Tony Robbins seminar, and at the time I was not speaking to 4 really close people in my life, and it was causing a lot of strife on both ends. And when Tony Robbins introduced the prayer, I started saying it like a mantra in my head over and over again, along with everyone else in the crowd. And I thought about each individual person in my life, and I was sending them that energy. And I kid you not, within 1 month's time, all 4 of those people reached out to me. And was everything resolved right away? Absolutely not. But it opened the gate. It began the healing journey, and it felt good. I hope this video served you in some way and gives you permission to truly look at yourself and see where you're holding on and where you need to let go to truly move forward in your life. I'm sending you so much healing and forgiveness. See you in the next video.